Bourbon Barkeep Lounge. It is a Wednesday. It is House Call Wednesday. House Call Wednesday is when the house, because we keep a bar theme, tells us, hey, pour these two random vials into some Glencairns. Sniff, taste, score, and crown a winner. Have we crowned a winner every week? No. But this week, we're gonna have a winner. I don't know what I'm tasting, but I'm excited and I am thirsty. We have Glacé here. I don't even know if these Glencairns ever show up, but I'll just keep saying Glacé and do the fun text down at the bottom to help everybody move along. While I figure out how to add the text, go ahead, like, subscribe, and we'll just continue on this beautiful friendship and journey together. Okay, felt weird. We'll see if it sticks. So, Glacé on the nose. Ooh, that is a tropical paradise. That's like pear and pineapple. Man, that is really nice. It almost kind of comes across as like that barrel seagrass that's like a party in a glass as well. But this one, it's not smelling like a rye. You could shove your whole schnoz in there and live in there and be in just a fruit cocktail. There's actually not a ton of traditional whiskey notes in here. I don't know what I'm about ready to jump into besides a hopefully tropical vacation in my mouth, and we'll see what happens. Oh man, that's delightful. A lot of heat on the tongue. Wow, that's surprising. But boy, that pineapple pear marriage just walks right down the middle of your tongue and into your belly, and you're here for it. Maybe some dates or prunes. You got some dark flavors in there, more so on the tongue than what had the nose. Some caramel, maybe some caramel chews. But yeah, the nose is the star of the show. Nice and viscous on the tongue. Not overly oily, just as soon as it hits the tongue, it knows right where to go. Not a long Kentucky hug, but whew. Yeah, I'm here for it. Let's see if that heat continues on sip 2. Much less heat on sip 2, still there. Definitely more, maybe even like a black pepper or like a cayenne, just because there's just a spice. I wouldn't call it like a cinnamon. Like it's not the atomic fireball. It's just like a cayenne. Kentucky hug is nowhere to be found. For better or worse, I guess. If I was drinking this on a beach, even though this takes me to a beach, I don't think I would want it hugging me, laying on top of me and hugging me in the sun. But this is a tropical paradise that I am here for. Pear, melon, caramel, some more vanilla in there. And then on the finish, it goes a little oaky. So I don't know what the age will be on this, but it's such a wild ride. You would have a tough time convincing me this isn't some type of finish on here, because I don't know how you would pull that smell off with just oak. But I've made a fool of myself before, so this is probably that time as well. Glass B, where are you gonna take me? Because if it's to the beach again, you got strong competition. It is not the beach. This is like a cabin in the wilderness. As like a baked toffee and brown sugar and prunes, tobacco, This is the other side of the coin, if you will, from what I just experienced. I like it. I was excited for the tropical vacation, but this one smells like it packs a punch. Let's see what we got. That is thick. Wow. Whew. So much hotter. Great Kentucky hug. Not in terms of power, just length. That's spicy on the tongue too. Man. Still gonna go black pepper. The toffee continues. Just a nice dark brown sugar. I would say even the dates and the prunes continue. This is a dark bugger, and whew, that would be a tough drink on a July night, but it's full, it's rich. That's a nice pour. This is going to be a tough score because, I mean, how do you score something so completely opposite? Man, that is tough. Sip 2, let's see what we got. Let's see if that pepper continues. Sip 2, a little more mild in a good way. A little more orange, maybe orange peel started to come out. Like a black walnut, you know those like the bitters, but they have like a black walnut flavor. Kind of like that, maybe not as intense as actually putting a dash in here. It's enjoyable. There's a nice dark chocolate. And if it doesn't say dark twice on the label, it's not dark enough. Dark chocolate. Nice tobacco on the finish, some oak, but not a ton of oak on the nose, at least from what I'm picking up. And I enjoy this one quite a bit as well. Man, this is not going to be an easy week. What we do from here is I revisit, go real quick back to back, see what happens, come back to you, tell you nothing has changed, most likely, score, and then we're out of here. Get on with your day, you know? So we'll be back. The revisit has been completed, and boy did I enjoy my visit to both houses, really. This is going to be not an enjoyable score to give. It was enjoyable to pour. But I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, glass A, you have this tropical paradise that, you know, what if I poured it 5-6 times, am I tired of it? Glass B, on the other hand, not going to stand out a ton in terms of, not traditional whiskeys, because it does pack that dark, flavorful, oily punch, but you know, how much do you remember it too? I just don't know. And that's really enjoying it is the problem. So glass A, in terms of senses, I'm here for it today. Would I be here for it a few weeks from now after having it a bunch? I don't know. But today is what we're scoring, and today it's an 85. Today is fantastic. I enjoy this tropical journey that it takes you on, and I'm here for it. Glass B, on the other hand, I loved it. It's really good. Today I'm here for the tropics. Tomorrow it could be for glass B, but I'm gonna go 83. I think it's a great pour. I'm curious what brought these together because they couldn't be more different as far as I'm concerned at this point. So what I'll do now is I'm going to start looking down, and if you're new to the channel, it occurs. I'm looking into Google Forms. We have this kind of thing that brings them together, and it tells me at least the price. So we're going to do that. So based off of the randomizer that we clicked pre-show, this brought us to a battle, a slugfest of number 22. We have vial number 3, glass A, at $135. That's up there. That's way up there. Glass B, that's gonna be 230. That's 230. That's a lot. That would hurt. That would hurt to drop. Kind of both of them. Double? Yikes. So bang for the buck, we kind of take it two ways differently and the same, which is not what you all have enjoyed sometimes and not what I enjoy most of the time. So bang for the buck, if I were to pay 130, do I feel like I'm getting my 130-ish? What did I say? 135? It's pretty damn close. I have no age. Are these finished? I mean, Glass B, a little more traditional. Glass A, I feel like it is. So even making the process, are you really finding a finished whiskey, you know, really cheap if it's done well? I doubt it. So 135, 62. Like I feel like I'm getting a lot for my money. Am I paying 140, 150? Nah, I mean, it hurts. It definitely hurts. Glass B, same spiel, 230. Ow. I'll go 48. No, I don't feel like I'm getting $230 worth. I mean, you have to be pretty blown away. The Gatsby is one that I have here. It's above the screen. It's not cheap, but man, is it really damn good. Now we have the totals up on the screen. I'm going to do the bottle reveal to my two eyes and see where we go, because those are high price tags. And I gotta know. All right, Glass A was the Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend. Finished in sherry, port, rum, and sauternes, I believe. Sauterne. I think you avoid the S. That's 111.7 proof. So it is finished. Man, did the rum come through? Yeah, I mean, now that you know, you're like, God damn it. That sherry and rum are actually pretty pronounced. Man, I could have looked so smart. Now Glass B, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. That 230 kind of started leading me down to, that's gotta be, I don't only have so many bottles that are that expensive. Now granted, we did get some people that sent us in some samples, so that has happened. But, so that's at 114.1 proof, so the cigar blend, bourbon finished in Armagnac, sherry, and cognac. That cognac, yeah, I get it. I do remember going to the store. I wasn't too turned on by the first cigar cut, or cigar batch, whatever they're calling them, because it was pretty similar to the Magnus cigar blend. The Island blend turned me on because of the rum. Mainly because, being a cigar guy, the thinking is, if I can get on a soapbox for a second, is these cigars are typically in Central America areas, right? Honduras, Ecuador, Dominican, Cuba, so on. Rum also made in those regions. So rum could naturally pair a little better with the natural tobacco leaves. So fun fact for you all. So I was a little turned on by that, and boy, does that not disappoint. It's been a long time since I've had it, and I will say, if I were to, I think the Old Elk drinks better alone. I have had the Joseph Magnus cigar blend with a cigar, and I enjoy it more with the cigar than the Old Elk. Even with the rum, take that for what it is. I think the Magnus has a place in terms of celebratory. 230. Back when that thing was 180, it was pretty good. Not over 200. I just can't. I can't do it. This would be one of the few times where I'd probably pick 2 Old Elk to the 1 Joseph Magnus. I don't say that a lot, but boy, that old elk. The Island Blend. That's what we're doing. Yeah. If you want pineapple, apparently in your whiskey, that is it. And pear and melon. Whew. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this helped. I hope you can find the Island Blend, and I hope it treats you fantastic this summer. If you find the Magnus, I can't. Not post 200, but now we know. Cheers.